this is Vargas, and I am back again with the second week of purchases through Moviefreakbazaar, and some other ones bought through my brother. So let's get started. My brother is still in between jobs, and unfortunately, he has to sell some stuff to get some money, and I'm helping him out by buying his stuff. It's kind of like a loan. Eventually, when he gets a job, he wants to buy a whole bunch of stuff back, so we'll see. But finally got the Legend of Dragoon on the PlayStation 1. My PlayStation 3 still plays PS1 games just fine. And this is one that I've been wanting to get off him for a while. He doesn't want it's never wanted to sell it to me until now. But this is an RPG, 4 discs. I remember seeing a lot of advertisements for this. And it's the greatest hits. I don't really mind. I don't care if it's greatest hits or original release. I collect video games to play them, not so much for their value, so it's perfectly fine that it's the greatest hits, and I'm really super happy to finally get a copy of Legend of Dragoon. I'm still looking for a copy, and I know I'll never find it, Vagrant Story and Symphony of the Night. Those are the two PlayStation 1 games that I wish I could find cheap and buy, but no such luck. Also got Sonic and the Black Knight. This is like a Storytime Sonic video game. There's also Sonic and the Secret Rings. I do want to get Sonic Unleashed. That's the third game on the Wii that came out. But I have not been able to find a copy of that. But these Sonic games are hit or miss. Sometimes they're okay. Sometimes the controls are just horrible. Sonic Colors was pretty cool. I love Dragon Ball Z. It's one of my favorite series. My favorite anime series. And I haven't caught up to speed with Dragon Ball Super. I did see the first two movies, the Battle of the Gods and the Resurrection of Freezer. And this is the third one with Broly. And I freaking love Broly. He was one of my favorites, like, bosses in the original series. And just the way that he would and turn green, I thought was really cool. But yeah, this is the it's kind of like a reboot introducing Broly into the Dragon Ball Super universe, because the anime movies are always like separate, they're non-canon, and this one is. So looking forward to seeing this, because this one I did not see in the theater. I wanted to see it, but it lasted a week and I couldn't get anyone to go with me, and it was just really disappointing that I did not get to see that in the theater. But now I have a copy to see it. Picked up a copy of Passengers. This really interesting sci-fi movie about a colony ship that goes through an issue, and it wakes up Chris Pratt. But the destination was 80 years, so he was going to die alone. So he's like, desperation gets the better of him, and he wakes up Jennifer Lawrence, and he's like, oh shit, the same thing happened to you. But it really messed up implications. That, you know, he basically killed her too. But yeah, wanted to get this one, and now I have a copy. Picked up a copy of the remake of Point Break. I did not see this in the theater. I had no interest of seeing it in the theater, because Point Break is one of my favorite movies, starring Keanu Reeves. And this one, I saw some reviews. They said it was just banking on the name, and I really don't like those kind of reboots. But still, when I collect movies, I like collecting the original and the remake. But right off the bat, I know that Point Break, the original one, is going to be way better than this. Picked up this series from the BBC, Intruders. It's not. It might be a paranormal thing, so maybe it might have gone with Macabro. Professor Macabro is the horror guy. But I kept this for myself because I thought it was a thriller, because it stars the master from, or one of the masters from Doctor Who. Finally found a copy of 47 Ronin with Keanu Reeves. I've been wanting to get this movie for a while. I saw it. It's not the best martial art movie, and it's definitely not the best Keanu Reeves movie, but I thought it was okay, so I've been trying to get a copy, and finally got a copy. Blind Buy, know nothing about this movie. It's 2009, Lost Memories. It looks like a sci-fi martial arts movie, and I really dig that, so picked up that. finally found a copy of Eddie Murphy Delirious, his stand-up show that he did. I have Eddie Murphy Raw, but I wanted to get this one. I needed this, and now I finally have it, so that's awesome. Picked up a 2-disc limited edition with the shiny slipcover of Too Fast, Too Furious, which is the second Fast and the Furious movie. I have a copy of this one, but it's full screen. And this one is widescreen, so yeah, I decided to get it. And it has the two discs with more special features than the copy I have, so again, worth the copy. This one I bought because I already have this one, but this one looked like it was a different cut. I have Derailed, I have the unrated cut, which only adds like a minute. And I saw this cover that was different, and it said the uncut version, so I was like, wow, that must be a different version. No. It's the same movie, it's the same cut, but it's the Canadian release, I think. It might be the Canadian release. It's still Region 1, but it has the English and the French text. And I didn't see that when I was going through the album, so yeah. That was kind of disappointing. Picked up Tony Curtis in 40 Pounds of Trouble. I don't think I've ever seen this movie, but it's an old movie, and again, I'm collecting older movies because I am appreciating the craft that went into older movies, not just make everything CGI. They actually had extras, they actually filmed on location. Sometimes they actually built sets. So that's why I like this one. And then, this one says, wait till you see their hilarious adventure in Disneyland. So, if nothing else, it will be an interesting, because this was in the 60s, it will be an interesting time capsule to look at Disneyland back in the 60s as opposed to what it looks like now. Picked up a copy of Despicable Me 3. I have 1, 2, and Minions. I was missing 3, and now I have it. So that's awesome. And I picked up the last one that I also have been looking for a while. I was thinking of actually just buying it on Blu-ray, but Moviefreakbazaar had a 2-disc set of the Lego Batman movie with a different cover than the one I've seen normally. And I freaking love the Lego Batman movie. I love Batman in general, but I was really surprised how much I loved this movie. It's in the same vein as the Lego movie, so it has the quirkiness of the Lego pieces, but their interpretation of Batman is cool. But it also has some really deep character moments with Batman and Alfred and Robin and Barbara Gordon and his relationship with the Joker. I really love this movie, and just awesome movie. I really like that one. So, that was the pickup video for this time around. Like always, when I remember to do this, I like to recommend the standout of the collection. And I've actually picked up a bunch of movies this week that I've seen and enjoyed. So, I'm going to recommend the Lego Batman movie. It's great. If you're a Batman fan, this has a ton of references. It even has a reference to Condiment Man. It has a reference to Orca, not the movie, the character that was this lady that got turned into a killer whale. Just so many references to all of Batman's history, and I freaking love this one. Love it. So, that was the second week of purchases through Moviefreakbazaar. I got one more purchase to share with you guys, so please stay tuned, and I'll see you then. Bye.